Pressed glass originated in 19th century America and England, and it revolutionized glassware. It offered the look of crystal on a budget, adding elegance to a humble meal. It became known as poor man's crystal. Today, this affordable glass still has class. Pressed glass or cut crystal. Invented in the 18th century, pressed glass can still impress company and keep them guessing. Pressed glass ingredients include lime, sodium nitrate, soda ash, silica sand, mineral or chemical colorants, and leftover or rejected glass from the factory. They melt the ingredients in a furnace heated at over 2,900 degrees Fahrenheit. A worker twirls a rod with a ceramic ball on the end into it, and the hot liquid glass clings to it. Then it's ready for transfer to the iron mold. When the mold is partly full, a worker snips the liquid glass with scissors to cut the flow. He places a ring with pegs on the rim to align the mold with a plunger. He lowers the plunger and applies physical pressure to a lever to squeeze the glass into every crevice. This transforms the glass blob into a berry bowl, with elaborate impressions on the outside. As it cools, the bowl hardens just enough to be extracted, but it's still quite soft. Careful to not distort the shape, he transfers the bowl to 2 bricks. A hose below the bricks pumps air to cool the glass further. Over a period of 4 hours, the team makes 250 berry bowls. Some of the bowls will be flattened to turn them into dessert plates, while others will be worked into the shape of candy baskets. Once the glass is firmed up enough, the bowls take a couple of trips through the glazer. First upside down, and then right side up. A gas flame melts the outer layer of the glass to make it shine both inside and out. He clamps the bowl onto the end of a rod called a snap and places it into a second, smaller furnace briefly. This softens the glass to prepare it for another transformation. Still clamped on the rod, a worker spins the bowl. With a stick of wood, he applies pressure to the upper part to flatten and flare it out. He then draws the piece between 2 pipes to bend the sides upward. The pressed glass berry ball has now become a candy basket. But baskets need handles, so it's back to the furnace to gather more glass. He collects a little less this time. He moves the molten glass around on a metal table to roll it longer. He inserts it in a mold that gives the glass a rib pattern. He heats the glass in the furnace one more time. Soft and sticky, the glass handle adheres to the basket. He pulls the handle longer as he twirls the basket, and then attaches the other end of the handle to it. The handle is a bit saggy, so before it cools, he improves the shape using an iron roller. As he works the glass, he pulls the handle up and makes it more well-rounded. Unclamped from the gathering rod now, he smooths the outer surface of the handle and tweaks its shape until satisfied. Using a torch, he melts the glass a bit where the handle meets the basket to improve the adhesion. And now it's over to the oven. Here, the pressed glass is heated and then cooled to room temperature over a period of 3.5 hours. This gradual heating and cooling is critical. It releases stress in the pressed glass to make it less likely to shatter. For generations, molds have been used to mass-produce pressed glass pieces that can look like expensive crystal. With all that practice, they have this down to a fine art. Some works are reproductions of vintage pieces. Others are new patterns. The appeal is timeless.